Hey, what is up guys? My name is Tom Spark, and in this video we're going to be covering some of the hottest and best TV shows coming out in fall 2018. Now this isn't an exhaustive list of every show and movie coming out, just some of the ones that I thought looked particularly good. Now if you're not in the US, you might not be able to catch all this content. So go ahead and click in the link in the description down below. For only $9 a month, you could unblock Netflix access by using TorGuard VPN. Anyways guys, thanks for checking out this video, and I'll let you see the movies and shows now. Marvel's Iron Fist is coming out September 7th, and this is a good Netflix show to watch if you've seen the first season. Now a lot of people think that Marvel's Iron Fist isn't the hottest, Netflix Marvel show, but I think it's quite good. I really liked some of the villains in season 1 and thought that the narrative flow was quite decent and it didn't drag on too much. Season 2, hopefully we get to see more developments of his powers, more interesting character interactions, and perhaps some cool new villains. Atypical Season 2 also comes out September 7th, and this is a definite show to catch up on if you haven't seen it already. The character really kind of focuses around the main character, who's slightly autistic but mostly functioning, and his family members and how they relate to him and their own kind of interesting interactions. Now the show doesn't seem too special in a lot of ways, just kind of a typical family drama show, but the main character is different enough and interesting enough, as well as his interactions with his schoolmates provide for some really good comedic moments. The show's pretty heart-touching, and I really liked the first season, so I'm interested to see how season 2 progresses with the characters. Outlaw King comes out November 9th on Netflix, and it's actually the first movie on this list. If you're like me, you can't get enough of these kind of old-timing Viking era kind of movies. This one is based in around the King of Scotland and a legendary warrior who's trying to lead some outlaws to reclaim the throne. I really love these medieval hits, and I'm hoping that Netflix does some more of these continuing on. Really like The Last Kingdom, Spartacus, and shows like that. If you're a fan of these shows, I'm sure this one's going to be worth a watch. Maniac, featuring Jonah Hill and Emma Stone, comes out on September 21st. Now this show seems to be really good with interesting cinematography and some really interesting psychological ideas. Essentially the plot is that these two strangers come together in some kind of mysterious pharmaceutical trial that promises to solve all their problems. Reminds me a little bit of Limitless and some other, perhaps psychological shows, maybe even like Legion a little bit, but hoping it doesn't get too trippy and confusing. Hoping for an interesting plot line, and it's directed by the director who did True Detective, so hopefully it has some really good writing and some dark themes that make this show really memorable to watch. Next up on this list is Castlevania Season 2, coming out October 26th. Now the first season of Castlevania on Netflix was actually really popular and a lot of people liked it. Had a pretty dark kind of feel to the show, as well as an interesting animation, and the characters are pretty fleshed out and interesting to watch. The first episode is really good from season 1, so if you haven't checked this season out, make sure to check it out. Coming out August 31st is Ozark Season 2. Now this show features Jason Bateman. Now he's a little bit mundane in his acting style, but the show's premise is your typical Breaking Bad kind of good guy turned drug dealer plotline. If you're like me, you really love these kind of morally gray characters and their struggles to make money and protect their family. So if you like the idea of that show, Season 2 is probably going to be bringing more of that action, more morally gray characters, and interesting scenic locations that are shot in this show. It makes me want to go check out the Ozark areas and see what they're like in real life. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Now remember, this isn't everything that's coming out this fall, but just some of the things that looked especially interesting and good to me. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any shows that you're looking forward to coming out this fall, or maybe even winter for Netflix 2018. And remember, click on the link in the description down below if you want to unblock US version of Netflix around the world. Thanks for checking out this video. My name is Tom Spark.